Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Yankees played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And now, Derek Jeter, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Derek.
Sale has his target.
Jeter.
Here's the pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Things expected to warm up a bit as the afternoon goes on, but still just 52 degrees here at game time.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full. Bernie Williams is on deck. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
In now, Bernie Williams, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Batting third.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He hit 40 home runs on the nose last year. You look at that on the back of a baseball card, you're like, wow, that's a nice season. He's that kind of a player, and you know what? He might be able to do that again this year.
To the plate now, Paul O'Neill, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. He'll enter play at .313. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Just underway here at Fenway Park. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing, Red Sox coming to bat. You're dialed in to the show. Mike Mussina gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running. Because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Batting second.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. Last season, he had over 110 RBIs. That's an RBI machine. When you're driving in over 100, that's really special, and you are doing some big things.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter. And it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, Ralph Kleiner, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ball 1. Kleiner is off at first with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3-1 to Martinez. Paul Konerko would be next. Fouled away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Paul Konerko. From the belt, the pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And it's 2-1 now to Konerko.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The count now at 2-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Boston strands a couple. We are still scoreless. So here is Cecil Fielder.
The first baseman, Cecil Fielder.
Now the first pitch. Fielder absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup.
Yeah, and I think the common denominator of why he absolutely hammers left-handed pitching is the fact that he knows he can't get beat inside. He has that split second more to be able to execute his game plan knowing he's not going to get jammed.
Sale into the windup, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And guys, this is not a team that's going to shoot itself in the foot. They're not going to have careless mistakes out there. They have the fewest errors in the American League, and look for them to flash the leather today in this one.
He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. 10 home runs and 22 RBIs. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Chopped weakly to the left.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays is there, 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Ricky Henderson.
Digging in will be Ricky Henderson. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Verdugo will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
For the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
First offering on its way.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0.
Ball. 2 balls, no strike.
Two balls and a strike now. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Fielder is under it. 1 down.
Batting seventh.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
268 the average for him coming in. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. Look out, 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Bottom of the second here with no score. On the ground to third. Trammell brings it in. And that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll fight this one foul off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Now another 1-2. Fouled off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled away. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Sale has his target. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale.
Ball.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
No.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Verdugo is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 1. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. That's down.
Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And he misses low with it. 2-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting up, the catcher.
Now it'll be Jorge Posada. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, Attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Posada behind a ball and 2 strikes. Third inning, no score to this point. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. Into the windup and the pitch.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted in the air to center. Mays will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the third inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. At the start of the day, they're one of the top teams in the league in terms of slugging percentage, which really indicates that this is in no way a group to be taken lightly when swinging the bats. As one coach told me earlier, we're fortunate to have a lot of talent in our lineup, but even more importantly, we have guys that are willing to put in the work day in and day out to get better. Now that work is translating into a lot of extra base hits, guys.
Leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Christian Vazquez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Right fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
It's a nice job by the batter right there. Able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Bizio.
Craig Biggio digging in now. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. 0-1 pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So next to hit is Xander Bogaerts. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it bangs off the monster.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold him in this single.
He collected a base hit his first time up. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that cage, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. No balls and 1 strike. Vasquez at second. Bogaerts at first. 2 out in the inning. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it's off the green monster. And the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Roll. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
High in the air out to center field. Williams is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Red Sox settle for just the 1. Now into the box, Derek Jeter back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
That evens it up 1-1. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
So up until this point, they've had to fight and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
At the plate, Bernie Williams, as the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Sale sets. Here's the 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Verdugo's on the move. He can't get there as it falls in, and they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
No balls and a strike to count. Runners are at first and third with none out. And he falls behind 0-2. A check on first by Sale, and the runner back in standing. It's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now. Cecil Fielder scooped up. The second for 1 on to Canerco, and it's a double play. The side is retired. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Wackney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off.
At the plate now is Rafael Devers. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch on the way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. High in the air out to center field. Williams is right there, 1 down. Next to hit is Willie Mays. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. One out, nobody on. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was 1 strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Alex Verdugo digging in now as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. A ball that's carrying. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 0-1 pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Vasquez, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 9th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. We're through 4. Boston leads it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he fouls this one off. High in the air out towards shallow right. Verdugo waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ricky Henderson.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ricky Henderson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. On the run is Verdugo. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Alfonso Soriano will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Shortstop, Xander.
First delivery to him.
Bogaerts.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. Playing 11.
Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. Here comes the 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Trammell has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder.
Now to bat, Ralph Kleiner. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
In now, J.D. Martinez. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-1 home. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they lead it 3-0. Stepping up is Trammell. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Sale has his target. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now back.
Next to stand in is Jorge Posada. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard to short. Bogaerts has it. And the the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. And now in the box, Derek Jeter. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the...
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. They trail it here 3-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Paul Konerko. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch fouled away. Here it comes. 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Rafael Devers is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1, and it's fouled away. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to 3rd now.
Now batting, number 24.
Striding in is Willie Mays. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. O'Neill has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 outs now, they won't risk running on that arm out there as he's forced to sit tight at 3rd base. Alex Verdugo will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Swing and a shot toward right center. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They lead it 3-0. Set for the start of the inning and set to go as the switch hitting outfielder Bernie Williams.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him, so he'll head down to 1st on the hit by pitch.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that.
Following the hit by pitch, a quick check at 1st, and he's back in standing. To the plate now, Paul O'Neill, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A pause and the 0-2. This is pulled into right. Playable for Verdugo, and there's 1 gone. Next, here is Cecil Fielder. And now the first pitch.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Sale ready with the 2-0. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. All even now, 2-2. From the stretch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Canerco moving to his left. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Jose Canseco. He flew out in his last debut. From the stretch.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
In now is the Yankees DH. Ricky Henderson flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball outside.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now sure would be a good time.
High in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Still down 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Christian Vasquez. Pitch number 100 on its way. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Into the box, Craig Biggio, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not
Now
the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lofted in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 4.
Now to the plate, Ralph Kleiner. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently, it's strike one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Very high. 2-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3-1 to him now. Sail into the windup. Here it comes. And eesh, not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. Left field and deep. And it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. And that'll put the Yankees on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
At the plate, Trammell. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. One and 2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Verdugo. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
So now here is Derek Jeter. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Hard hit ball to second. Low throw, but Kleiner digs it out, and that'll end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Yankees 1. Ramiro Mendoza is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
59, Ramiro Mendoza.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the DH, J.D. Martinez.
The designated hitter, J.D.
Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. The Yanks entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now
final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
Just hung in there on that one. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. In the air, down the line and left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. Bruce Sutter comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Bruce Sutter.
And now here is Bernie Williams. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Mays is there, and he has it for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
At the plate now, Paul O'Neill, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Going back is the right fielder. Still ranging back. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Cecil Fielder.
Striding forward now, the Yankees. Darryl Strawberry will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Number 18.
And he fouls this one off. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. And a full house here at Fenway. 36,984 on their feet. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Last chance for the Yankees. Now a line drive here is caught. And if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is over. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. Boston led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Chris Sale wins his 3rd of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Mike Mussina struck out 10 in the losing effort. Bruce Sutter closes the door for the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 3